as you guys see, debris in the road. Welcome back for another episode of Taco Stacks. I'm your host, Taco Stacks. However, today's trash day. Looks like we might have some chairs over there. And it absolutely poured last night. I mean, it was bananas. So we'll see what survived the storm and make it a fun one. Let's do some trash picking. What do you say? Ooh, some chairs. Always count on a couple chairs. In fact, on the way to the scrapyard, I found even more chairs, and seems like it must be chair week. Seen better days. Jeez. The whole side's like all dented up. Then it fell out the window. I would say because of the rain, my gloves are already getting kind of soaked. So it's gonna be a multiple glove day. There. No. Oh, yeah. I thought I saw a very large extension cord down the road, but it looks like it's a hose. Never took out these mason jars. I don't know why I forgot to do that. This looked pretty neat. I don't know what this is. It looks like it probably goes in your yard based off the bottom, but no, maybe no, definitely not. I don't know what the heck this is. But that probably signifies something. You just have. It's like welded onto like a rebar. Be really cool, like paint something right here and then put it in your yard or make it into some sort of signage. Art. Make it into art. Looks like someone had a deer run through this. Something happened. Usually probably wouldn't grab a false glass being broken, but I might just be extra careful. Or at least try to be extra careful. Knowing my luck, I'll hit like a large bump and it'll just shatter. Get yourself an aluminum door. It's a very interesting sign they have up there. Check it out. You can see how much water there was. Oh, ain't for me. Showed promise. Yeah, I don't think a lot of stuff's going to survive this overnight storm. Like, if that's all puddled up with water, probably means it rained pretty good here also. How's it going? It always does that. There we go. Have a good day. Kind of funny to me we found that same thing twice. At least twice in the same day. Hey look, another hose wrapper upper. Kind of looking at that, like that hose. Maybe that thing's worth some money. Don't know. Speaking of that hose that was there, it kind of looked like it was a pool hose of some sort. Maybe it was a vacuum hose. We have a mattress up here on the right, which will not be taken. It's actually really clean. What we got over here? That's a kids like playpen. We have a chair up here on the left. That mattress is probably like a sponge right now. Probably weighs a ton. That's gonna be fun to have to wrap after today. But speaking of like the pool hose, I've heard, I don't have a pool, but I've heard that pool supplies are extremely hard to find. Everything from like chlorine to filters. It's crazy what this pandemic has done to prices and products and supply. I mean, who would have really thought? Like, there's so many things you just really never would have thought of. Looks like the garbage truck, maybe? No, the recycling truck went down that way. Maybe a garbage truck. No. That's where all that metal was from time to time. But we're still finding stuff even after that major storm we had last night. People out here walking. It's very muggy out. I wonder if the sun's gonna come out and burn off this humidity. Right now I have the AC going on the van very, very little. This would probably, someone turn this on. It's a nice house. Oh, somebody left their pants in the middle of the road. Somebody left their pants. It's one thing that really doesn't make sense to me in the summer. It's like in the fall and the spring, if it rains, it cools everything off. In the summer, it just gets really, really humid. What's the probability this toolbox has anything in it? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 5%. Well, 5% was pretty close. I thought it would have tools in it, but this probably isn't about like a quarter. It said it had like heating supplies and sockets on it. A lot of houses are for sale. And even speaking of, just thinking about this, so many houses are for sale. Why haven't there been more auctions in the last like 3 months? Unless people are just buying houses with everything in it because they're getting such a good price, and or they're selling houses with everything in it. I whole auction thing right now is all a little weird to me. Just a hammock, maybe? That's what that looks like. Nothing over there. Deceivingly light. Thought this way a lot more than it does. Clouds up there don't look too friendly. Must be the day of fans. I've always wondered how well those things worked. I never had one. And now when I find the trash too, it's like I should probably just test one and see. One of these have to work. There's like tower fans. That and an air purifier. Alright, wrapping up here at our favorite spot here on a very busy intersection. Very funny over here, there's a sign. It's right below that sign. It's kind of like peeling off. It's on the left side of that. It's a garage sale sign. It has been here since I think last July, last August maybe, around that time, and it's still there. In fact, we'll walk over there and I'll show you how bad in shape it really is. Yard sale that way. The whole yard sale part, like the garage sale part, is like peeling off. It just says 3 miles that way. I mean, if you're not used to this area, you might be like, oh, that's a new sign. Oh, it looks a little old, but that's been up there for close to a year now. I don't know. Anyway, it's not yard sale right now. It is scrap time, probably. Street scrapping, that's what we did today. Seems like there's been nothing but a bunch of metal. But really, really cool to kind of get this stuff out of the landfill and then recycle it, and someone else can definitely use it and, you know, help keep costs down, help reduce the amount of mining we're doing. Who knows? But yeah, successful day all around. Lots of metal, have some chairs. I don't think I would test that fan. I feel like now, so this is the one thing with seasonal equipment, I should say, is usually during the summer when you come across an air conditioner or a fan, it's being thrown out because it doesn't work. If you find this stuff in the winter, it usually does work. They're just trying to clear up space, and they're like, oh, we're going to get a new one, or we're going to do this, we're going to do that. It's usually, you flip them. You flip them. So like, when you find a heater in the winter, it usually doesn't work, but if you find a heater during the spring or summer, it might work. Same with fans. Fans are a big one. But anyway, enough of my rambling. That's going to wrap it up here for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more trash picking adventures just like this, subscribe down below. Over 450 episodes, so check out my trash picking playlist if you haven't already. Catch me guys next time, next adventure. Who knows what we'll get into. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace!